quick introduction about myself. I'm Amit, CEO and co-founder of Rootally AI. And I started this company from my own pain problem of going to physiotherapy. So I have a lot of back pain and knee pain issues from running and sitting in desk for long hours as I was in technology. And I thought, why not just build a solution for it rather than just kind of thinking about it. And that's how I started this journey. So my core problem was, when I started looking into this problem, it's called musculoskeletal disorders. And roughly 1.7 billion people suffer from this problem worldwide. In India alone, you can see it's 410 million people. And for office employees, with the remote work, it's been 40% in rise for back pain, neck pain. These are very common issues. I'm sure you might have been to physio or chiropractor in your lifetime once to go for these issues. And globally, you can imagine the spend on this is more than even cancer and other problems. It's $980 billion because MSD is such a wide issue of problems in your muscle and bones, and it's not limited to just older people. It happens from kind of any age group. And in one of the kind of issues in the workplace setup is due to poor ergonomics. So ergonomics is basically interaction of how we interact with our environment, and this kind of ergonomics issue usually happens due to very poor posture when we sit, and which leads to basically loss of productivity, mental health impacts. It's not just your lifestyle, but it's your kind of mood is not in the right place, and which impacts productivity and fatigue and other issues as well. So how do these problems can occur as well? So I'll share more about the posture and the spine problems, which I mentioned can also happen due to excessive weight, laziness, muscle imbalance, and so here we have these figures, on basically the load which takes on your spine. So when you're standing, there is 100% pressure on your disc, and when you're lying on your back, it's 25%, which gives you a baseline of where you are. And when you're seated upright on a desk, it's 140%. And when you're slumped forward, which you're usually for long hours, it's almost close to 200%. So this gives us the real figure of the impact what we're causing to our spine, and over longer time, the spine gets damaged and then it becomes a chronic issue. So we want to solve these problems early, and how can we reverse these issues? So usually some kind of, how we hear about it, you should take breaks in between, which leads to better blood flow in your muscles. So that's really helpful, which is helpful for your eyes, your body, and just doing some stretches, taking a small walk, and just not staying in that same posture for long hours helps to give that blood flow back to your body. These are, I thought I'll share some of the exercises which you can just do on your sitting desk or things, which will help like forearm extension or shoulder rotation and stretching. So these are helpful, some of the tips. And just an ideal workplace setup on how you should sit on your desk with your kind of everything which you normally use with the laptop should be in your close vicinity and not at weird angles which kind of causes space in your arms, wrists, those kind of problems. And basically ergonomics is also about your workplace settings, how you set up your chair, your monitor, all those things. So kind of having everything at the right place if you're working for long hours is very essential. And it's not, I think for a holistic approach, you kind of need to have your workplace and set up, and also having physiotherapists, psychologists, and versatile to have as a holistic part of the team to help improve these lifestyle problems. So what we did was, like we built, to kind of help people with these issues, we built a holistic health risk assessment, where we used just your smartphone camera to understand these problems. So what we did was we built an AI posture analysis, which you normally a physio would do, and you can just do that from your smartphone camera, where you can take your front picture and side view, and it will understand your postural issues, which is usually a rounded back, forward neck, and give you a personalized recommendation as well, what you should do to correct these kind of problems. And this will, thanks to I think the topic on the AI and the data points, the great thing with this is the use case where you can do it at a scalable manner. Anyone at any time, for people working remotely in a hybrid workplace setup, they can use this kind of methods to just screen themselves and understand what problem they have, because it creates a burden and you have to go to a doctor or at some places. So if you can do this comfortably at your own place, everyone has mobile phones these days. So that helps. And apart from posture, you can do also fitness assessment. So we can check for your cardio endurance, muscle, and flexibility level. Just doing some exercises, and your camera will track your body movements, how well you are doing, and rank you basically, from baseline at your age level, where you rank according to you and give you your metabolic age. Same with body composition. Normally you would take a weighing scale, which is in a DEXA scan or a gym one, which you have an electric impulse is going to tell your fat mass, lean mass. So we are able to do through camera by creating a 3D model of your body. And same with vital scan, we can calculate your heart rate, blood pressure, respiratory, all through a face scan, which is quite close to accurate as a blood diagnostic. So the idea is this: people can scan at mass level and have an idea of are they healthy or not, and then if they have some issues, then they can go to the next step of going to a doctor and consultations to get better at it. And this is how our technology works. So let's say you do the kind of assessment. So through camera we can track your body. So this is like just running on any smartphone, doesn't require internet connection, so there's full data privacy. And it will track your body, help you do exercises, so people who don't have time to go to gyms, they can do exercises from homes and get a kind of health fit, basically at home kind of thing for assessment to exercise. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, thank you everyone for your time.
Thanks a lot.